What's going on, guys? SethHami John here, and welcome to some Modern Warfare 2. Now today I got a little juicy story for everyone about how I am a absolute horrible person. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can be a pretty nice guy, but like some of the things that I do / say, some of the jokes that I make are just absolutely horrible. But today isn't about like the jokes or anything. It's about how my friend got hurt and all I did was laugh at him. I'm a good friend, okay? I'm a very good friend. I don't remember too much of the events prior to what happened. Either we got home from school or we were on winter break or something. I'm just not 110% sure. All I know is I went over to my friend Kyle's house with, I believe, my buddy. Well, I don't know if he wants me to say his name. I'm not 110% sure if he was there. I'm gonna say he was. Me and my buddy, I'm gonna call him Deshaun. If you know who I'm talking about, you know exactly how ironic that is. If not, then just don't look into it. So anyway, Kyle starts telling us about how his brother Kenton found this icicle that was just hanging off of their gutters. It was straight, had to be like 3 foot long or some shit like that. It was fucking horrifying. And the tip was like sharp as a goddamn blade. And obviously we were like, fucking bullshit. That is no way. We go downstairs and this man has it inside of his freezer in the basement just so he can preserve this thing. Which is, I mean, hilarious in itself, but still. So Kenton comes down and he grabs his icicle masterpiece fucking deadly weapon type shit he's got going on, and he starts like threatening Kyle with it. And then obviously Kyle backs away and is like, get the hell out of here. Then eventually he starts threatening all of us with it, so we start backing away. Then eventually it starts turning into a fucking chase. We end up running outside and running around the house. At this point we're just terrified. I know some people may be thinking, it's just an icicle, what is it gonna do? Okay, shut your fucking mouth right then and there, because that thing was pointy and fucking it hurt like a bitch. Plus his brother's like bigger and stronger than us, so it's not even like we had much of a chance even if he didn't have the fucking sword. So we're running around their house as if Sub-Zero himself is fucking chasing us with his fucking ice sword. All of a sudden, as we were rounding the corner of his house, there was like a slight hill, and it was, you know, kind of muddy from the snow that has melted and everything, because like I said, it's winter, okay? We were either on winter break or whatever, some bullshit. So as we were rounding that corner, all of a sudden I hear a and then I look behind me and Kyle is just screaming as loud as he can. And then as he's screaming, and I assume, not at the time, but I assume in agonizing pain, me and Deshaun, God, that's so funny, start fucking crying. We are laughing so hard, and then Kenton catches up to us and he's laughing. Something that I forgot to mention is my friend Kyle. He was at that point in time incredibly obese for the age that we were, and seeing a fat guy fall is one of the funniest things ever. Some of you guys may think not, but I think very much so. Continue the story. And we're all just laughing at Kyle and in this amount of pain, and like, I guess as he turned the corner, he kind of like rolled his ankle and he fell and just smacked on the ground. His ankle was just in so much pain, but we were laughing so hard at him because Kyle and his brother always had fights, and a lot of them would end with Kyle getting hurt a little bit, and then his brother would leave us alone, and then, you know, we'd recover and then we move on. So we just thought it was going to be something like that, and we were just crying. And Kyle was telling us that we had to get his parents and get him to a hospital, and we were, honestly, I was just kind of thinking that he was overreacting at this point. I was thinking in my head, you know, come on, cut the show, it's fine, whatever. And I felt so bad thinking that afterwards, because obviously his parents took him to the hospital and everything to get checked up and have it looked at and everything, right? Me and Deshaun went ahead and went home, and we were like, oh, he'll be fine, whatever. So we come back later and he opens the door and this motherfucker's got a cast on his ankle. We were like, what? Literally, I shit you not, Kyle straight broke his ankle from the turn that we made, and I just felt like a horrible human being because I just laughed at this man's agonizingly loud pain and suffering screams, and all we did was fucking laugh at it. I think at that point I definitely knew that I was a horrible person, because I just happened to laugh at people's pain and, you know, other people's agonizing and very troubled pain. Well, I don't know if I found out there. I think I found that out after all the very extremely inappropriate joke that I can make sometimes and the things that I will laugh at. I mean, you know, I knew that I was a horrible person, but I think that just set it in stone that I am a horrible person. luckily, it's not like we fought or anything. We're still really good friends. And if Kyle, if you're watching this, then hi, how are you? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment if you think I'm ugly, subscribe if you're new. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.